Everybody, it's Joey Joint here with Joint Perspectives here. I want to go ahead and kick this episode off here with I want to talk about being offended. I feel like when people get offended, of course, when anybody gets offended, myself included, a wall goes up right away. You get defensive back. So let me give an example. At my job, they have to train me, and they have a guy that comes down and he trains me. Nice guy, wonderful dude. I was going around and I was just like messing around because I plan my lunches. Usually my wife will make my lunch, or I will bring money for my lunch if I want to buy something. Lately, I haven't been wanting to buy fast food just because I can't really work out because of my surgery. So I have been my wife's been making me my lunch, and then if I do get fast food, I don't feel good after it. I just feel nasty. It's fast food, of course, right? So today I thought it was supposed to be this event that they were happening at my job with this barbecue guy is apparently coming down, but apparently that's tomorrow. So I got my days mixed up. And so I didn't bring a lunch for me for today. So I was like, and I didn't bring, the money I was saving for, this barbecue thing, and I was just like, man. I was saying to my coworker, I was just like, man, now I gotta try to pay for 2 lunches, and try to figure it out, shucks, all right, and I was like, and Shannon's like, well, what are you gonna do? And she's like, she's like, just starve or what? And I was like, pretty much, just having some fun out of it, right? And the trainer hears this, he overhears this, and he was in there talking with my boss and stuff, and a little bit of time went on, and I get a message from my boss, and he's like, hey, the guy's like, he tells me the guy's buying me lunch. And I was like, he doesn't have to. I was like, I have money for you, it's not like I'm broke and stuff, And he's like, no, you can. And in that way, I took offense to it, right? By automatically just being like, well, he doesn't have to. Like, I can afford my own shit, right? And I think people do that almost as like a trigger reaction because society has trained us to believe that everybody's trying to offend us, right? And so he did that, and then the more and more I thought about it, I was just like, man, what was the point of that? You know what I mean? Why did I go to the park? Just should have said, oh man, thank you, I appreciate it, And it doesn't matter what he thinks of me, And I think that's when it comes down to, you as people and as humans, we care what other people think, and it's a disgusting disease. I feel like it's a disease that people can get rid of, but it's not by medication, it's not by prescriptions, it's not by any of that. It's by helping yourself in ways that only you know how to do. And when it comes down to being able to manage, I guess, that sense of feeling, that sense of being offended, right? And I mean, once again, as everybody would be, they'd be like, no, I'm good, I could do it myself, and in reality, this guy's just trying to be a nice gesture, right? And I think us as humans, we get so offensive because America has always been about, land of the free, and having the American dream, right? Well, having the American dream, you do it yourself, You can do it yourself. You can take care of yourself. You can build your house. You can do whatever, right? And I think that's where this comes into play. People need to stop thinking like that. It's okay to have help. It's okay to talk to people. It's okay just for somebody to do a nice thing and you not get offended by it. And I think that is more of like a city culture. Because in like California and stuff, I remember growing up there and stuff, and there were certain times where you couldn't even make eye contact with people across the street for too long because they would take offense to it. Like, what are you looking at? And it's really a sickening thing. It's 100%. You should almost want to encounter with everybody and want to develop different connections, because you don't know who anybody is, and you can always make connections through people. Who knows who it is, and it is what it is. Even if they don't, hey, you got a good conversation out of it. Maybe you didn't, whatever. Maybe you wasted a couple minutes of your time. Don't give it that much control to get you upset and throw the rest of your day off. I think us, when we feel offended as people, should take a second look and be like, wait, was he trying to offend me, or did I just take offense because it fit the picture of what I'm talking about? You know, of what they were talking about. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times that's what it is. People get offended because if the shoe fits, right? That's what they say. If the shoe fits, and if the shoe fits, wear it. And if that's the case, there's not much you can do about it besides accept it and try to change and become a different person. And as you change and become a different person, I believe that, and myself included, I'm changing every day. You can ask my wife. Every single day, I'm trying to be better than who I was yesterday. I'm trying to beat the old me every single day. That has been my motto behind it. And it's done wonders for me. It's crazy because, like, I'm literally watching the world around me start to manifest and achieve my desires, and just the aspect of changing the way I'm thinking. And I think that's what people get so confused at, how strong the mind is. But you could change the way you think, and you could change the way from being offended. You don't have to be offended. You can simply disagree with somebody and go upon your day. You can simply go upon your way even if you don't see eye to eye. And that's the thing. It's when you escalate it because you took offense to it is when it becomes a disagreement and it becomes a problem. And as humans, we shouldn't let no one have that power over us. You should be able to control that yourself. It's hard, it is, but I believe everybody can do it if they really try. Um, Once again, this is Joey Joint here with Joint Perspectives, just trying to give people another perspective. Um, Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and just let me know what you think.